Hi everybody, it's Jenn from McCreath. It is Monday night, March 22, 2021. I've been enjoying the mixed curling on TSN this week, the Canadian mixed. Unfortunately, only 60% of this tournament is being televised. Now that's 60% more than I can ever remember it being broadcast before, so I hate to pick on you, TSN, because I love the fact that you're covering curling when there doesn't appear to be others out there that want to. However, we are noticing that some of these games are not being televised. Some very important games are not being televised. And it was just brought to my attention that one of the teams was trying to arrange a webcast of tonight's game, and we're apparently told no because TSN holds exclusive broadcasting rights for the entire tournament. Now, I get that we have COVID, and I get that we've got limited amount of resources and all that sort of stuff, but nothing aggravates me more in sports broadcasting than when a company buys exclusive rights to show something and then doesn't show it. Especially when there are others out there willing to show it. Some of you watching this may remember when CBC outbid TSN. I can't remember if it was the Brier or the Scotties. Whatever it was at least 20 years ago, maybe 30. And CBC somehow won this contract, but they only showed a small percentage of games on the main CBC network. You had to buy a pay-per-view, and there was a huge uproar, and since then CBC backed out and said, we're not going to get involved, we're going to let TSN do curling, but we've got some important curling games that people want to see, and we can't see it, and we can't buy tickets because of COVID, so it's literally like a blacked out game. And I'm not necessarily saying I have all the solutions here, but it would be nice if we could find a way to get these webcasts on and allowed. If TSN, I noticed your A crew is not there. Cheryl and Vic and Russ are not there. It's Brian and Kathy doing the whole shebang, and it's not fair to ask them to broadcast 5 matches a day. Same with the people doing the work behind the scenes. I guess there's only one camera crew and one truck and one director. Maybe you can't have 2 in the bubble, although you did have 2 in the bubble for the Brier and the Scott. Bottom line is people want to see all of these matches. I remember maybe 10 years ago, TSN even had multiple games on at the same time. Sheet A would have Team A against Team B, and the next sheet over would be on the other TSN. I mean, that's another beef I have. I get that you want to feature the top teams, but I watched all 25 Scotties draws and all 24 Brier draws. And guess how many times the Newfoundland team was featured? 0. That's not right. It's unfortunate. Same with the PEI. The Brier, I don't think the PEI men got a game. I don't think the New Brunswick ladies got a game at the Scotties. Don't forget us out east here, folks. We love our curling just as much as they do out west. Yeah, get more of this stuff televised. I don't know how you're going to do it. Set up 4 separate cameras. Webcast all 4 games. Put the feature games on TV, but at least give us something, folks. We're sitting here clicking refresh just to see what the score is in Brad Gushu's game tonight, and that's just not good enough. This is 2021, it's not 1952. Come on, TSN. You're leaders, but you can lead even more. And I'm calling you all out there. Maybe other people will, maybe other people won't, but I'll tell you, one thing I will thank you for is we've at least seen 1.5 of the 6 games of Mackenzie and Greg. They've had an amazing week, and I really hope you'll find a way to get them on there again in the round of 16, whatever the playoffs is called. And I hope you won't black those games out, because we all want to watch them. People are home, they've been laid off work, they've lost their business, they've lost their jobs. We here in Newfoundland are going through a very bizarre election that's got a lot of people upset and a lot of candidates burned out. And curling is about all we have to look forward to these days. So come on, TSN. Put it up there. We want to see it. No more blackouts. Greg and Mackenzie, if you're watching this, and Brad and Mark. Who else do we got? Gallant. Good job, all you folks. You're doing us all proud here. Bring home the trophy.